Hey guys, welcome to a new video on YouTube. We have a beautiful D340 here that it has some issues. I haven't opened it yet, but I ran the motor and it didn't sound good. So we're gonna start the process of opening this unit. Contactor was bad on this mixer. We already replaced the contactor. It seems in pretty good shape, but we turned it on and it didn't sound that great. So I have my suspicions by the sound. Must be a bronze gear that is damaged. Who knows? We'll find out in a minute what is wrong with this unit. So we haven't done on my channel many models, especially D300s, D330, D340, A200s. I haven't done it. Basically, this will be my first video on a D340 on YouTube. Maybe later on we can make a D300. It was basically the same principles apply to these machines, mostly on our A200s, D300, D330, and D340. Larger mixers, the process might be different, but the result has to be the same. A good operational mixer. So I don't know if you can see, but this is sparkles. There's bronze definitely on that residue of grease. So I'm finding out now that I might be correct. The bronze gear on this machine must be destroyed, completely worn out. We'll find out. Alright guys, continuing with the video. We found the issue. You can see all the bronze on the edges. Our bronze gear is completely gone. Our worn gear is also, it seems like it will need to be replaced. So that's what happened. I don't know what happened with these 2 years, but hopefully that's all that we need to replace. Obviously we're gonna replace the grease because this is already contaminated with metal or bronze. Seems like someone serviced this unit before by the color of the grease. Someone did service this unit, but I don't know what happened. We'll find out definitely. In the meantime, also was able to get our planetary down. It came out relatively easy. It wasn't that stuck, and there it is. So we'll get into service this unit back into service pretty soon. Hopefully that's all we need to replace. And I'm going to show you guys our tools that we have for, especially this lock nut. This is a number 3 lock nut. This is a number 5. Back in the old days, we didn't have those sockets, and we used to either use a flat screwdriver or these guys were our friends too, getting out, but that wasn't professional and that wasn't a good job. We always were damaging the edges of these nuts. Believe it or not, one time I hired a technician from Hobart, directly from Hobart, to diagnose a Hobart Legacy, and this was his tool. This was the tools that he was using. I'm talking about a Hobart technician that not even him was carrying these tools. Now these sockets are very hard to get now. KT Pro is not making it. Certain numbers are not longer available. But yeah, they're called lock nut socket by KT Pro. Now you're not gonna find it anymore with KT Pro, or you might find some numbers but not all of them. But luckily there is still some providers in the UK, and this will be SKF will be your best shot to get those sockets, lock nut sockets. And the numbers that Hobart uses on their machines is the numbers their start are metric, so most of these nuts are metric, starting with number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. Those are basically the nuts that we're gonna find on this unit. I'm not so sure about number 2, but I'm pretty sure about number 3 because this one is a number 3 on a D340. I believe the nut on the leaf behind this wheel that one right there is also number 3. So I'm thinking that all the way from 3 to number 7 are the ones that you need to have on hand. So here's a tip: lock nut sockets by KT Pro. Some of them are still available, but number 6 is not available from KT Pro. I believe the other numbers might be available. So number 6 is available in the UK by SKF. So hopefully that helps you guys. If you guys are technicians and want to have these sockets, look it up, KT Pro or SKF in the UK. We'll continue with this video. We're gonna take this mixer apart. Okay guys, we are continuing this video. I already cleaned up these gears. I already disassembled these gears because this is a recommendation, very important to check the keys on this gear and these two, as that could be an issue for losing second or third speed. Not just because of bad clutch, we can lose second or third by a broken key on these gears. So especially on the D330, D340, it happens quite often. The keys do tend to break on these gears. So me as a technician usually will think that this is my first suspect, which will be a bad clutch. You can see how this one is shoot up the metal, so this is not good anymore. But we cannot lose second or third just because of a bad clutch. We can also lose second and third by a broken key on this particular shaft. So it's very important to check all the keys on these mixers before assembling. You don't want to find surprises once everything is done. So again, check keys on all these gears that have keys on it. And this is our machine. I already cleaned up all the excess of the bad grease that it was there. We are about to start assembling. These are gear that is completely destroyed. also our worn gear is also bad. It's not good anymore. As you can see, brass actually got joined together with the worn gear, so this also would not be good. Finally, I found some chips on this gear, so right here, I don't know, you can see, so we're gonna change that. So it's always important to check all your gears before starting the process of assembling. So guys, this is our video for today. This is a D340. Basically the same principles apply to some models on the A200, D300, D330 and D340. Always keep in mind that our first gear on these models, being A200, D300, D330 or D340, our first gear lies upon all these four. We can call this is the slip clutch, it's a gear, spring rollers inside, and the rollers. So basically this is where our first speed lies on it. So there's some cases that your first gear is not engaging. That means that basically the first thing that we're gonna check is for our spring rollers. Let me see if I can give you an example. Sorry by the mess. So this is what we call spring rollers. Basically 10 tiny pieces of metal that go inside against the rollers. So they do tend to get flat, they do tend to get destroyed, and sometimes this basically will take care of the issue of the first gear. Now, sometimes it does happen, these gears start to loosen its grip, the slip clutch, and this one also will need to be replaced. This one also starts to loosen grip, and this one also will need to be replaced in some cases. But most of the times, just the spring rollers will solve the issue of our first speed. So A200 with the spring rollers and the sleeve, D300 same principle, D330 and D340. You're gonna find these rollers, spring rollers, and slip clutch and the gear. Some older A200 models on Hobart, that will be the 20 core. Some doesn't have rollers, will have a different mechanism for the first speed. Newer A200s models will have rollers, spring rollers, and basically the same gears on it. So it's very important to keep it in mind. If we lose first speed on any of those models, sometimes it is just this tiny spring that needs to be replaced. So it's always important to put brand new ones when assembling on these models. Alright guys, this is our video for today. Hope you like it. This is our first D340 on YouTube. We haven't done any A200s, we haven't done D300s or A200s, but hope you learned something today. I know there's more qualified people than me, technicians watching these videos. You might have different opinions, ideas on how you do your work. This is how I do it. and I'll try to do my best on it, being as clean as possible, and get these machines back into service. So take care. Hope you like this video. I'll try to make videos on my 1800s and D300s. As you can see, we have so many mixers in our shop, and some of them are for parts, some of them need to be rebuilt, but we are so busy in our shop that we don't have the time to do it right now. But at least I got a chance to make a video today on a D340. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Like and subscribe. We'll try to make more videos for you guys. Have a wonderful day.